5 o'clock in the morning. This is in my room talking about chop chop. Let's go to the gym. Hello, I'm not a gym person, okay? Do I have abs at the moment? Yes. But you know why? It's because I was coughing so much from being sick that now I have abs. And Loki, it's making me have an imposter syndrome talking about I am fit. Okay, I don't care. I have to go to the gym at 5 in the morning. Of course, Atis, I'm coming. Of course, can't you tell I have abs? In all seriousness though, I'm very weak. So when I was actually working out, my ears started ringing and shit. I had to stop. So I just, wasn't that, I'm not good at working out. Is that a thing? Everyone else seems to be so determined in the gym. They know exactly what they want. Why am I like tired and lightheaded and I can't push myself as hard as everyone else for some reason? Is it willpower? Am I weak mentally and physically? Is that what I just realized? No, it's fine. We had some protein smoothies because you actually have to have protein when you work out. I don't know if you know, I have abs, so I'm qualified to tell you that. Okay. Anyway, then we went to the Runyon Canyon walk in LA, which by the way, if you're ever in LA, you should do this. It's really fun. You just walk up this thing. There's so many dogs, by the way. If you love dogs, I recommend doing this because there's just a fuck ton of dogs. It's honestly just a dog walk. And all the dogs are really interesting breeds, at least in my opinion. I think everyone here is very unique with their dog breeding choices. There's some breeds I've never seen in my life, and it's fun to see, okay? If you like dogs, okay, that's all I'm selling it. If it's a dog walk at the end of the day. And you see the Hollywood sign too, if you want to see that. It's pretty cool. We kind of parkoured, thinking we were doing something, even though it just connected right back up with everything else 2 seconds later, but it was beautiful nonetheless. My legs are jelly as fuck because I'm weak as hell. I worked out for how long? 3 minutes, my legs are jelly, and I relaxed, walked down the stairs, being dramatic a bit. Then we went to this place called Cafe 27. I honestly just looked up on TikTok, like, places to eat in LA on a beautiful Sunday. I don't even know, but was it good? Yeah, it was like a 6 out of 10. You know what? You don't even have to go there. I don't recommend. But you know what I do recommend? Getting hot chocolate instead of coffee when you feel like it, because I think it's self-love. At the end of the day, it's a kid drink and a coffee is an adult drink. Do you want a hot chocolate at any point in time? I think you do. So maybe start getting hot chocolate sometimes instead of coffees for self-love and because it's fun, okay? Then we went home, we freshened up. Emmerich is trying to show us some random trick with a firelighter. Can we just ignore that? It's disregard this part, it didn't work. And then we called an Uber to Walmart, right? So we're all in house clothes. And then I get a notification on my phone, ding, you have a reservation at this fancy restaurant in LA, and I completely forgot about it. So we turned the Uber around and we went to this dinner restaurant in our pajamas. It's a fancy as fuck, and you know what? That's okay. And if I can go out in pimple patches and in house clothes to fancy restaurants in LA, you can do whatever the fuck you want and wear whatever the fuck you want to. Anyway, we ordered 16 Pepsis, so they gave us like little side refills because they could not be fucked coming back to our table and giving us more refills. And it was actually quite delicious. Atta said, you know what, I'm gonna live good today. He ordered 2 meals and I respect it because I did the same. I tried to have the pomodoro again. I couldn't do it. I still can't have tomato pasta because I felt sick. Like, if you saw my last TikTok, you know, but it's a touchy subject for me. Then we came home and I've been reading Diary of